there.
Welcome. We are so happy to be here with you today.
It's Monday, and we're here.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
That's
right.
right.
Not Flower Friday, but we are here.
Usually we're on Fridays live, but we've been here a couple extra days this week hanging out with you guys.
Yes, we have, and this has been fun. It really has. The reason we've been on so much is because we are spreading the word that Design with the Pros Club, our membership club where we teach people how to make the designer wreaths that we make and how to sell them if that's what they choose to do, is open. But guess what? It closes at 11:59 tonight. I got the time right.
You did.
This time. Yeah,
you did.
normally I say midnight and she says no, it's 11:59. So it does close tonight at 11:59. We're only open 3 times a year, so this is the time to jump in. We have got some amazing things planned, and this is the beginning of the month, so jump on in so you get this month's wreath when we show everybody this month. The main wreath, we do wreaths all through the month, but yeah, the main one.
So welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right. We have got such a fun wreath.
Yes, we are on here tonight. We're going to be answering some of your burning questions.
Yes.
And we're going to be making what I think is going to be a beautiful wreath.
Yes, so say hello when you hop on. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm always interested to see who all is watching and where they're from and that kind of thing.
That is right. And we're going to have some fun tonight. So when you hop on, y'all let us know if you're watching live.
Yes.
Just type live in the comments for us.
If you don't mind, sprinkle this around so that other people can watch us as well, because that really helps us out a lot and we appreciate that.
Well, I am going to answer some questions if I can get your comments.
If we can get the comments. She's trying to get the comments up. That's right. While she's working on that, I will just show you what all we're going to be using for our wreath today. We are using a 14-inch grapevine wreath, and we've already got our bows made today, but look at those ribbons. Aren't they gorgeous? So guess what color this wreath is going to be? Any idea from the ribbons? We're going to do a peach colored wreath.
Hey, it's the color of the year.
Yes, it is. Peach.
So we have to do a peach summer wreath.
Yes, exactly. So we have got these beautiful, I love these dahlias. These came from Michael's and they are just gorgeous. Look at those. And then we've got some ranunculuses we're going to use. We've got some hydrangeas. We've got several greeneries that we're going to use. Some of this that's got the cute, pretty little peach colored little flowers on the ends. I love these. We've got this vine that we're going to put in. That's going to be interesting to play with. And we've got just some other greenery that we've got. Some Queen Anne's lace.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I guess that's what that is. It's kind of a eucalyptus leaf, so I'm really not sure.
Well, it's
but that's pretty, yes. Yes,
no matter what it is, it's pretty.
Exactly. And then we've even got some greenery here that's got some hops on it.
Yeah, actually, if you watched us a couple of weeks ago,
yes, we used
on Flower Friday Live, we did use those. I actually really like that.
I do too. I just think it's so pretty and it's got so much going on. I just love that vine.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use that. So we've got a lot of stuff we're gonna use, but we're also gonna answer your questions. So if you have a question on making wreaths or selling wreaths or something that we can help you with, we're going to try to help you the best that we can.
We sure are.
I do want to say that right now, as I said, we are closing at 11:59 tonight, closing our doors to Design with the Pros Club. But if you get in before 11:59, you will also get our new tutorial, our greenery masterclass. And one of our new members just sent a message just this afternoon or sometime today and said that they had just watched the masterclass, the greenery masterclass tutorial, and they said that it was worth. It was one of our male members, I believe, and he said it was worth the pro, whatever the pro was. He said it was worth it. So we do. I know that greenery is the hard question that people have, so we answer all of your questions and we show you how to put them together, how to use them. So jump in now while the doors are open.
That's
okay.
right. Well, I'm going to go ahead because I still can't get y'all's comments to come
can't.
up. So hopefully we'll be able to answer some questions.
If I can get
but I'm going to go ahead and show you the ribbons because I think these are so pretty. Oh, these are gorgeous.
They
Look
really
at this one.
are.
I want you to be able to see that. The detail, the lace detail in that is so pretty. So it's a really pretty coral peachy color. Then we have this one, which has some glitter detail that I love. And then we have some green. We decided to bring some green in because we've got a lot of this pretty greenery we're going to be using tonight. We've got some, like we mentioned earlier, some pretty hydrangeas. But we're going to go ahead and get started making this wreath.
Oh, and let me tell you, I've got some of the comments up, and Debbie said that she's watching live and some of her materials are coming in to start her first wreath, and her bow dabber will be here next week, and she can't wait. Well, that is great. I am so excited for you. I know you're going to enjoy it. And then Patricia said she would love the greenery masterclass tutorial. Love you girls is what she said. We would love to have you, Patricia, if you're not in our Design with the Pros, and we have so many new ones that have just signed up in the last few days. So if you're already in there, that is wonderful. If you're not, jump in. Amanda's going to put a link so that you can just hop on over there and sign up, because we would love to have you. And then I wanted to say real quick that Roxanne Taylor sent us 50 stars. Well, thank you for that. That's something new that Facebook is doing, and so she just sent us 50 stars. Well, thank you so much,
we love
Roxanne.
stars.
Yes, we love stars.
So
thank you for that.
So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes, we are.
And guess what? I've got comments, guys. So those of you who are watching,
oh, you got
what you're saying.
Yay! Okay, well then I can put my phone back in my pocket.
I'm going to go ahead. She's got her bow already wired on.
Yes, I do.
And I'm going to go ahead and wire mine on. Shelly, I hope I pronounced Shelly.
Shelly, I bet it.
I hope I pronounced that right. I am not good at pronouncing names, so if I totally mispronounce that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wait.
She said, what is the easiest way to make a bow without a bow maker?
You can hand tie a bow, fairly easily, and we have on our GraceMonroeHome.com website. You can go over there, click on the blogs. You can even type it in the search, how to make a hand-tied bow, and you should be able to pull it up. And we've got at least 2 that I know of hand-tied tutorials showing you how to hand-tie a bow. So go and check that out. We may even have more than that, but I know that we've got several. And it's not very hard to do at all to hand-tie them. The only time it gets a little complicated is when you're using more than one ribbon to do it, but you certainly can do that.
Yeah, even then, it's not too hard.
No, it's not.
The best thing about the bow dabber is it just kind of keeps it all together.
It does.
So you don't have to fumble around with them. So,
yes.
But if you wanted to make them by hand, they're not that hard.
No.
So this is what my bow looks like now that it's on the wreath. I put mine about at
What?
10
o'clock? Yeah, that's what I was
about
thinking.
At 10 o'clock on my wreath base. Now,
think I've got
again,
that,
we are
yeah.
using a 14-inch base. You could use an 18-inch if you
Surely you
wanted
could.
to. Cindy, this ribbon actually came from Lion Ribbon.
It did, yes.
You may can find some like it on Etsy. I'm not sure. I haven't looked, but I will check on that for you.
Yes, because Lion is wholesale only, I believe. So,
hey, Susan. Hello,
hey
Wendy.
there.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, and like I said earlier, these have these pretty little peach flowers on the ends of these. So they are going to be so pretty with the colors that we're using. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to green my wreath, and I am using this to be the outside of my wreath, and we are going to be doing a crescent wreath with this. So I'm going to start a little past halfway, and I'm going to put it in at an angle just like that. So I've got it going in at an angle, and then I'm just going to continue on around, and I'm just going to leave about 2.5 or 3 inches in between, just like that.
And this greenery
is Hobby Lobby.
Yes, it came from Hobby Lobby.
Yes. And it is a great greenery to use because it does have your flower on the end that just makes it even prettier.
Let's see, Shell, I think if you're seeing subtitles, I think you can go up to, if I'm not mistaken, you can go up to the 3 dots at the top and click it, and I think it says, I think there's an option to turn it off. I'm not 100% positive though.
Yes, I don't know why all of a sudden those are on, but that's okay. Okay, and we're just, like I said, I'm leaving a space about 2.5 or 3 inches, and I'm just going all the way around the outside, just like this.
Yeah, this is really good greenery to use when you're, especially when you're making these crescent style wreaths.
Yes. Now, when I get here to the middle again, I'm going to angle it towards Amanda. I've got it kind of angled that way. Now, I'm also, because you know we have got to put greenery on the inside, I've got mine turned wrong, there we go, of our bow. So I am going to put one right here behind my bow on the inside, just like that. I gotta push my bow up where it's supposed to be. There we go. And since I'm having trouble with my bow staying where I want it to stay, I'm gonna put some right here underneath it. That'll help it to stay right where I want it to.
Yeah, and actually that's one of the main reasons why I always say put something behind, whether it be a flower or greenery or something behind those bows, because it really just helps your bow to stay in place.
It does, and it makes it stand up so pretty, and that's what you want.
Hey Teresa, thank you for joining us today.
And I think I'm going to cut just one more off of my bush, because I think I want one more at the bottom. I want it to come out just a little further, just like that. Okay, so we've done that. We've got our outside. So now the first thing I am going to do is get I've got these beautiful, don't you love these hydrangeas? I wish you could see them in person. Aren't those gorgeous? Look at that. They look so real. And they've got just the lightest hint of peach on the ends of them. And that just works perfectly.
Yeah, that works great for what we're doing today.
It does. So I'm going to cut a couple off to start with, and I'm going to put one of them right up here at the top of my bow, just like that.
How many are we using of these?
Probably at least 3.
Okay, well I've got,
we may use more, but
okay, well I'm not going to cut any more yet.
Yeah. Now I'm going to put my second one down here at the bottom. I'm just framing my bow right now, just like that.
I love to use hydrangeas.
I do too. They
probably
just are so beautiful.
My favorite, like well, sunflowers are probably my favorite flower.
Yeah.
But I love using hydrangeas in wreaths.
I do too. They are so pretty.
So pretty. So
and
guys,
I'm probably going to use more, but not right now.
If you have questions, we are here to answer them
yes,
tonight.
we are. So ask.
So if you have a question about wreath making, about selling your wreaths, because in Design with the Pros, we teach you how to make designer wreaths that you can sell online.
That's right.
So if you have
we
questions
teach you
about
all
that,
the ways you can sell it and how to do it and all the ins and outs, the SEO, all the stuff that's the hard stuff. Making wreaths, you can learn that easy. It's the selling that can be difficult.
yeah, no, well, it doesn't have to be difficult.
But it doesn't have to be. That's exactly right. We have taken that part out for you. Okay. Now I've got this stem. We're only going to use 3 of these.
Yep.
Oh, somebody wanted to see it. Okay. I'm like, why is she covering up the screen? Okay.
There it is close up.
There it was close up. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so we've got 3 little dahlias. That's all we're going to use in this of the dahlias. So I'm going to take my small one first, and I'm going to put it right about there.
Okay, so we do have a question.
Okay,
if
what's
you're
your
using
question?
a glue gun, how would you place it? Would you put it in first and then glue it in?
I always
or?
glue first, and I tell you why. It's the same concept of the glue skillet. If you put your glue first, the glue is going to slowly travel up your stem as you're inserting it in, and always kind of work it like that into the grapevine. And when you do that, it's going to get on all the little pieces of grapevine that you see as it's traveling through. Some of the glue is going to get on all those little pieces, which is going to make your flower or whatever stay in there better. So that's why I say always do it first. Now I know some people do it the other, and that is fine if that's what you've done, but it's been our experience that it stays in better if you do it first.
Yeah. But just save up some money, and y'all
Yes.
that haven't invested yet in one of these, tell somebody you want one for, I don't know, birthday, Christmas, because this is like awesome.
Yes, it is.
If you don't have one, you need one.
You will not be sorry. I will definitely tell you that. Okay, now I've got the largest one right down here at the bottom because it's so pretty. And
I'm confused. Are these dahlias or are they roses? Because they
they were called dahlias.
They are like a
but they're kind of a mixture.
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting. They called them dahlias though.
they're like a hybrid.
Yeah, they are. Now this one I'm putting up here at the very top, just like that. So I've got my 3 in there. So now I am going to put my ranunculuses.
Let's see. Daddy said I have the mini glue skillet, but I think I'm ready for a larger one. Yeah, we have a mini one over there somewhere, but
yeah, it just didn't work as well for us because we do. I mean, some days, honestly, this thing goes on first thing in the morning and doesn't cut off until nighttime. So we needed something that could hold a lot of glue.
So I only have one of those.
One of the ranunculuses? No, you've got 2.
No, I have one of.
Oh yeah, we both only have one. They have 3 pieces to them. So did you lose a piece?
Well, I guess so. Mine just had 2 pieces. Mine only had
No,
2.
it's over there. I see it. You
See
just
it?
hadn't. Yeah. Hold on a second. Isn't that what that is? No, that's a ranunculus.
Mine didn't have- mine
so
only
I
had
don't know
2.
where yours went.
No, it only had 2. It had a big one and a little one.
Well, it was supposed to have the other. I don't know why it's here somewhere. It's gotten knocked off is what's happened because it was here. So I do not know, but I'm sorry.
I'll find
You're supposed to
something else.
have it. You'll just have to fill it in with something else. Okay, I'm putting the part of my ranunculus. It's got like a little bud, so I put that right down there, and now I'm gonna. You still cannot
No,
find
am I
it.
losing my mind?
And you sure you don't have it on there anywhere? No.
I only saw
It's
some.
hard to see because of so much peach stuff, but
All right, well that's okay. I'll put something else. I might use.
I don't
I
know,
might
that
use
is
some
crazy.
peach hydrangeas in mine.
They were all 3 on there when I handed it to you, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, let's see. Peggy said I got my Surebonder glue skillet for Mother's Day, and I just love it.
Oh, see there. All right, this ranunculus I'm just putting kind of straight down here, just like this, it's just going to kind of round out our bottom a little bit. And I've just got it straight under the bow and straight down, just like that. And now I'm going to use my other one. Now your ranunculus has two on them, don't it? Mm-hmm. Good.
My other one had 2. It just didn't have 3.
It just didn't have 3. That is just crazy. I wish I knew what happened. Okay, and this one I'm just going to put right here headed. You see how I've kind of got them opposite each other? Anytime that I'm only using 2 of something, I like to have it kind of opposite each other. That's not it, is it? Okay. I keep thinking you're going to find it all of a sudden.
Man, the comments told me to pick up my wreath. I picked it up. It's not under there.
And it's not under there. I don't know. That is crazy. It was there. I
Michael's
promise.
might have
maybe so.
dipped me a dahlia,
Yeah,
a dahlia rose hybrid.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Okay, so this one I'm just going to place over here at my bow and on the side, just like that. Except my bow keeps sliding down. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to fill in a couple of my hydrangeas, and then we will start adding our greenery, which is my favorite part. Do we have any other questions so far?
Where did you get the coral florals? They look like
Michael's.
a lotus.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
They're our.
They do. They called them dahlia, but I did get them from Michael's.
They're our dahlia rose.
Dahlia rose lotus pod. Yeah,
hybrid.
or lotus flower. Yeah, that's about right.
That Michael's calls a dahlia.
Yep.
So we'll go with it.
Yes, we will. Okay,
I'm adding some to make up for the ones that I lost.
Yeah, we've got some.
I'm gonna add just some peach hydrangeas in mine also, some coral.
Yeah, I may use some, but I'm gonna wait until after the after I get all of the greenery in. This one I'm going to put right up here like that. Need another one.
Marty, Martha says, how did you get the glue off your fingernails? Well,
we wait until it dries and peel it off.
Yeah,
that's
and
really
let me
the
tell you,
only thing you can do.
I can't get fake fingernails anymore.
No, and I used to before I started. This has been way back.
Acrylic.
I always had acrylic nails, always, and that was the first thing that had to go.
Yeah, my nails, they never look too great because of glue.
No, mine don't either, but that's the nature of the business.
Because even with fingernail polish, usually if
It's
I get
chewed
glue
up by the time I know.
on my fingers, it peels the polish right off.
Yep, mine too. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way really quickly. Okay. My bow did not end up where I wanted it, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. I wanted it up a little higher, but that's all right. So I am going to add my little pods. And in with this one, because of the way that it is, when we did it, I'm going to try, let's see. When we did it with the, in the swag, in one of our lives, we used this, and I kept it fairly together because I like the way they all work together. And I'm going to try that and see if I can make that work, but if not, I may have to take it apart.
Wendy, we don't use a pick machine. No, we don't.
Nope. Never have needed it.
If we need a pick, we just make it ourselves.
Put it
We don't use a machine.
Yeah. I mean, it's rare that we ever need one, and if we do, we just use a wooden one. I've just never seen a need, and that's just, I know that other people love them, but I've just never needed them. So my theory is I don't use anything I don't need. So. Okay.
Try it again.
What you looking for?
I was looking for
a lot of greenery.
One more. No, I was looking for one more green hydrangea that I wanted right here.
Oh yeah.
But I'll put a little. I just wanted a little one.
Yeah, I don't have one. You might could take one apart and put a little piece of one.
That's fine. I'll just add this.
All right, and now I am going to put this one.
So you put yours all together, or you cut them off?
No, I cut it, and they're hard to cut. Now,
Yeah.
this one's going in the bottom. So, I'm just going to kind of move everything. And just do it just like that.
Yeah, you kind of got to have the big dogs for this.
Yeah, and I didn't bring them. I wished I had, because they would have come in handy.
So
we got bolt cutters.
Yeah.
That's what we call our big dogs.
Yeah, there was something we were doing, cutting a stem off of a tropical one today.
Yep,
and
I
that was
needed the bolt cutters.
It was the thickest.
Yes, it was. That was the one where, have we told them yet? Because I hate to say, but
No, not yet.
oh yeah, well, that is one of the June tutorials.
Yeah, we
that
had.
we're doing. So we
didn't
just
know
spilled
about
the
it yet.
beans. You know, this little piece that's left, I'm going to take it apart, I think. Because I can that way put it exactly where I want it. And this little berry one, I want to come right in here.
Yes, Lorraine, we're using a 14-inch. We do love 14-inch.
Yes,
bases.
we do. Just got some more today. Okay, this one, since it's kind of viney, I'm going to put it right down here.
I actually like cutting these apart rather than putting the whole thing in there.
Yeah, they're. I think you can get them more where you want them, kind of
easier to work
by
with.
doing it like that. Okay, well, I've got this one little leaf, so I'm going to put that right up in here, just because it's pretty. There we go.
And those of you who are just joining us, thank you for hanging out with us today.
Yes, welcome.
We are happy to be here.
I think I'm going to try. Now that I've got that other, I'm not so sure that I even want this in, but I'm going to see. Oh yeah, I think it'll be all right. Okay. And this is a pretty, let me show you. This actually came like this. And it's got eucalyptus leaves, but then it's got the Queen Anne's lace. So I'm not sure. It may be a seeded eucalyptus bush. I'm really not exactly sure, but I liked it, and I thought the color was just so pretty and interesting.
And Lily asked, is it hard to start selling wreaths when you first start?
Well, you know, it was hard for us because back then we had nobody to help.
Yeah, that was back in 2007.
That was back in 2007, and we didn't have any kind of information. There was nowhere to go for any help. So it was hard at first, but that's why our business part of Design with the Pros is so good, because we help you so that it's not hard for you. We learned what works and what don't work, and so we are there. We've got business classes on just every aspect of it. for that reason, because we don't want our members to have to struggle with it like we did. But anybody, and I have said this our whole career, that anybody can do what we're doing if they want to. Anybody can do it, and I still believe that.
Yeah, so
that
listen.
Anybody can learn how. If we can, anybody can.
I know. I was just thinking about that. Well, first of all, to go back to your question, is it hard? Well, you know, it takes work.
Anything
takes
work.
Learning. There's a learning curve involved. So we're not going to just tell you, no, it's easy, it's a piece of cake. Okay, you know, there's a learning curve.
Right.
But
you have to watch the tutorials, you have to learn, you have to do the footwork part.
Yeah, and we do help you make that a little bit easier in design with the Pros Club. But what I was going to say is when I was kind of laughing, she said, well, anybody can do this. And it's true. Listen, when we first started in 2007, we started selling online. The reason we started selling online is because we live out in the country. I'm talking cows, chickens.
Yeah.
Way out in the country.
I wake up to moo and, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And nobody would pay the prices. I mean, we like nice, pretty designer wreaths, but nobody wanted to pay those prices in our area.
In our area, they're just not going to do it.
And so that's why we said, okay, well, let's try selling online. So we started on eBay. But the thing is, we had dial-up internet, so we would have to list things in the middle of the night.
Yes, you just don't know. I can't. We have talked
about
hours being on the phone with the IT people at Yahoo, because we even had a Yahoo store for a while, and I would have to be on the phone, or Amanda, at 2 a.m. in the morning, because that's the only time you could get them because it literally would take how many hours to upload a picture?
It would take hours just to do a listing.
Yeah.
So we did it in a shop in our backyard in the middle of, I'm talking nowhere. We have a four-way stop in our
Alabama. Yeah, nowhere, Alabama. That's us.
So that's why I tell people, if we can do it, trust me, you can do it.
And you've got help. That's the difference. We had to learn it all the hard way.
That's right.
But I'm thankful for that, and I believe that God had a purpose for that, because He knew this is both of our passion. We love doing this. I love teaching. The minute we did the first live, of course, we were scared to death. Yeah. I was absolutely shaking through the whole thing, but I loved it. I loved sharing what I know with people. And so that just, I know that's why we did have to learn all that we had to learn the hard way, so that we could help.
Yes, but like I said, that's why I say, if we could do it, us, we know nothing about computers.
Nothing.
Dial-up internet.
No.
I mean, we started from scratch when there were
yes,
there was nobody to tell us how to do it.
No, there was not.
There weren't classes back then.
Nope. There was nothing.
Irene, yes, the classes are up. The schedule is up for Design with the Pros Club. It is in the private Facebook group. I posted it a few hours ago, actually.
Yeah.
So it is there.
But you have to be willing to. Worthwhile comes easy. You have to work at it. You have to go and make wreaths and that kind of thing. I mean, it's not something you're just gonna all of a sudden make a wreath and post it tomorrow. You do have to learn, and but anybody can do it. I believe that with all my heart, if it's something you want to do.
And I'm gonna tell you, one of the biggest, and this is just like a little Monday tip, one of the absolute biggest things that is going to make you successful in selling your wreaths or selling your shampoo or selling your whatever you're selling is your mindset.
Yeah, amen.
Your mindset.
Can I get an amen?
You have to have positive outlook on things.
You do.
I mean, you do. And I promise you, that is the number one thing to being successful at anything you do in life.
Yep, it is. It is. So, if you want to, we would love to have you. Come join us. Come join our family, and we will do all that we can to help you.
I don't think we're even doing the same wreath, but
I don't know if we are. I started talking and didn't even tell you what I was doing. Normally I tell her and she follows. I didn't do that, so
I'm just adding stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it turns
and
out.
I'm just fixing to cut something. I'm fixing to. She gets on to me for saying fixing to all the time, but I'm fixing to cut this off as a little piece. I just want to see how it looks in here. I may or may not use it.
Yes, Debbie, that's right. In Design with the Pros Club, when you join, you every month you get a business training included in your membership.
It's included. Yep.
But on top of that, you get access to probably, I don't even know how many pre-recorded business tutorials. So we teach you about Facebook. We teach you about doing a Facebook Live. We teach you about taking pictures of your wreaths, shipping your wreaths,
listing your
wreaths, setting up an Etsy shop.
How to find your ideal customer, because that's a biggie, and it's you have to work at it. You don't just put them out there just for everybody. You have an ideal customer.
Yes.
So
that's right. You can't just throw things, at the wall and
hope it sticks.
Hope those customers find you.
Yes, there's things that you have to do.
All right, let's see. I think we have. Oh, Mimi says, the way you guys work, I feel like you're old friends, and I'm right there with you.
Aw, well, you are.
She said it's not my interest to sell, but I do like to make my own and for my daughter.
Well, see, and we have a lot of people in our Design with the Pros that have no desire to sell, and they are in there to learn more techniques and to learn how to put the wow in their wreaths, and we're there to help them as well.
Yes, definitely.
So whatever it is you want to get out of it, that's what you will get out of it. I do love this in here.
What is it?
This screen.
Oh, I haven't even gotten to that.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I'm a greenery nut now, but I just love the way it looks.
Martha said, I just joined yesterday.
Yay, Martha! We are so happy to have you.
Awesome. And Kathy says, I love watching the videos. I have learned so much.
Aw, well, we are happy that you have, Kathy.
But the thing is,
thankful that you watch us.
I do want to say, if you are interested in joining, you need to go over to our website today, www.gracemonroehome.com. That's gracemonroehome.com. You can click the button that says join the club, because
it's up in the, if you're on a computer, it is in your right hand corner up at the top. I'm not sure on the phone.
I think it's at the top also, but I think you have to click the little
buttons, the little three little things, the menu buttons.
But, and then I think you have to scroll all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to go, if you're interested, y'all go ahead and jump in, because we'll be closed and we won't be open again for new members until late September.
That's right.
And a lot of y'all,
out a lot.
I know, a lot of y'all, you get upset with us for not, staying open all the time, but we do that for a reason. We want to be able to give our members our undivided attention.
That's right.
We want, once you're in there, we're going to focus on you. We're going to help you. I have people email me. I was just helping a girl just a little while ago with her Etsy shop. We're going to help you and be there for you, and we want to be able to focus on you guys that are in there. So that's just why, because I know y'all message us and ask us. That's why we don't keep it open all the time. We have certain enrollment periods, and then after that,
because this does take a lot of time, and we don't want to take time away from our members.
But listen, we're not going to stop doing Flower Friday. So
No.
Don't worry about that.
No, that's right. If you just have no interest in joining us, we are going to be here on Flower Friday.
Yeah, we are not going anywhere.
I will say that we do give, more in-depth instruction and that kind of thing, because we do have more time to do that in the tutorials than we do, on Flower Friday. But we will still be doing it because we love being on Flower Friday.
Oh, Martha said I just joined today.
Yay, Martha! We are happy
Sherry
to have
said I
you.
joined about an hour ago, and she asked, how do you hang the wreaths? Well, you can put a hanger on the back. Well, you can hang them directly from the grapevine base if you want to.
Yes, depending on what kind of wreath hanger you use.
If I'm going to do one for my door, that's the way that I like to do it, hang it directly from the base. But if not, I guess you can show them
Yes, we usually take a piece. This is a covered wire that looks like that, and you can get that at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby. I'll be honest, I prefer this from Hobby Lobby. It's just a little more woven, so it's tighter, so it's easier to me to get through the grapevine. But we cut a piece, say about this big. There. Then in the back, and now my back's going to look bad because it's got all my stems. These are all cut off at the end, but I would just weave this through my grapevine, just like that. I make sure that you've got it right so that it hangs where you want it to, and then just twist those together, and I would twist them better than that, and then just pull up like that, and you've got a hanger just like that. It's very easy to do.
I do realize that I have some other flowers over here. I don't know if you put them over here for me to have, but
no, I didn't.
They match.
I think I got them out thinking about using them, and then I never did. But
well, they match.
But that's okay. Yeah, you are welcome to use them if you want to. You sure can, because they do match. I know this is, and you know, people say, why are you taking the time to put that little leaf? Because, you know, it is little. But all of those are the details that make a difference. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times we've had a customer say, I keep looking at it and I keep finding more things. And that's, you know, that's what makes a difference, I think.
Well, what's the saying? It's all in the details?
It is. It really is in the details. And so if you have a problem with greenery and don't know exactly how to use it, that's something that you would find out in our master class that you get for signing up before midnight tonight.
Yes, and that gets sent straight to your email.
Yes,
so
you will get that in your email.
You can watch that anytime you want to.
So if you've signed up and you haven't gotten that email, let us know, because you're supposed to get that.
Trying to see.
What are you trying to see?
I need something else. Right here in the back.
So you got a lot more. Mine's going to be a little.
Well, this is what mine looks like so far. I feel like I need a little something else here in the back. Let's see. Nita said, where do you get the ribbons? These ribbons came from Lion Ribbon. Mm-hmm. They came straight from the supplier. So you would have to have a tax ID to purchase from them. But I'm betting that you could probably find them on Etsy.
Yeah,
so I will check.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see if I can find those links to that for y'all. For those of you who aren't able to purchase wholesale.
Now, this one, I got this one from Ampelco, and that's AMPELCO.com. Ampelco. And when you go to their website, and they've got tons of ribbons, and they're good prices. When you go to their website, you have to sign up for an account. But you do not have to be wholesale. Where it will ask you for a tax ID number, and if you do not have one, if you're not wholesale buyer, then you would just put the number 6411, and that's a special number they gave us for our customers, because we met them when we went to market, and we explained that we had a lot of people that watched us, and a lot of them did not have a tax ID number or anything and wanted to buy ribbon, and so they gave us that code 6411 for you to use. So that will help you, and that will they'll let you go ahead and purchase then.
Yeah, and they have beautiful ribbon.
They do. They sure do.
Trina, let's see. Lynn asked, do you pick out ribbon first and then flowers?
A lot of times I do that, unless it depends. I say a lot of times I do that. Yes, unless I'm going, you know, if I have an idea in my mind. Now, if I'm just going and looking at ribbons, then I'm going to find something that really interests me, and I will work the wreath around that. Now, if I've got an idea in my mind, then I'm going to go with the flowers first and the greenery, and then choose the ribbon, if that makes sense. So it's really a twofold type thing. It depends on what I'm doing.
And Trina asked, what are the other peach flowers, not the ranunculuses?
They called them, at Michael's, they called them dahlias, but we've had somebody say they look like lotus pods, and lotus flowers, and Amanda thought that they looked like roses, kind of like a mixture of roses. So, but they called them dahlias at Michael's. So that's what I'm calling them. And this one is, I'm just calling this one.
So it's kind of a hybrid flower. We don't.
And you'll see that ours are totally different today, but that's okay, because I'm going with a little airier look, and you can see some of the grapevine in mine. And since I failed to tell her what I was doing,
then I just started doing my own thing.
She's done her own thing, which is great. And hers are always beautiful anyway, so.
I'm just doing my own thing, so
that
we won't be selling these alike.
Right.
They'll be different.
They'll be a little different. And right now, I'm just kind of rolling up my ribbons like this, and then I just pull them out. But to do that,
can I have some more of the greenery right there?
Yeah,
I need
baby.
a little bit more.
Well, you did put a bunch in. I put little bits.
No, that one.
Oh, this.
The grass.
The grass. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I did add a few more of those. But I just roll them like this. Kind of roll them up, and then I'll just pull them just a little bit. Now these, I like these to be a lot looser. So I'll just kind of do it like that. So it's loose. But you could leave them straight if you wanted to. It's really preference. I just kind of like them curled. And then I would just go in the back, and I use my wire cutters, and I just make sure that the flat part, you've got a flat part here, and I make sure that's up against my wreath, and cut all the stems off.
Lorraine, again, the ribbon company is called Ampelco, AMPELCO, and yes, they do have a catalog. So
yes, they do. So you can get them to send you one on their website. But I'm pretty sure that even to get a catalog, you may have to sign up.
Yeah, you may have to register, but you don't have to. I mean, anybody can register.
Yes, you do not have to have a tax ID.
You just have to put in those numbers, 6411. So y'all write that down.
Yeah,
because they have great ribbon.
They really do.
And if you write it down,
great prices. And what I love about their ribbon is that you can get some really large rolls. They have. Of course, they've got 10-yard rolls, but they'll have, you know, just something that you would normally get a 10-yard. They've got it in 20 or 30 or, you know, even more. So I love that. So I am just cutting.
Trina said she's probably going to keep it anyway. Probably so it doesn't matter that it's different.
Yeah, that's
I'll just keep it for myself because I made it how I like it.
That's exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
And I like to trade out my...
That's what and our members will tell you. That's what we teach them, is how to take some basic things and turn them into what they like.
Yeah. They're your own style.
Your own style. Because, you know, you don't want exactly my style. You want to put your own self into it. So we teach you how to do that. Ooh,
hello, Ronnie, first time viewer from
Hey
Atlanta.
there.
We are so happy to have you on with us.
Yes, we certainly are. I had one more little berry, so I'm wondering, I think I'm going to put this right up in here. I just found this one. I don't think I stole it from you, but I might have.
You might have.
I might have.
But I got different stuff anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
I know. Yep, so, and you can see how much larger hers is. Yours is huge.
I don't know that mine's larger.
It is.
Well, I still feel like I need more.
Yep.
I could keep adding.
How many of you
probably
do
will.
that, too? You keep adding and never know when to quit. Ooh, I got a pine straw.
And of course, like she said, you want to go back and
Clip
clip
off the
back. So I'll
Yep.
do that later.
I love these colors. Aren't they just so sweet? I love that. And these ranunculuses, I know you can't tell, but they are so pretty because they've got the light green center. So they just go with the green hydrangeas. So pretty. So
And if
there
you wanted
go.
to, I can't remember who asked earlier about the tying the hanging them.
Mm-hmm.
You could just put your covered wire on, and these are the type that, like, if we send them, a lot of times
We do
put a hanger because, you know, the customer might not know exactly how to hang it. So in a wreath like this, I think it's a great idea to add one of those hangers on there.
Yes, because I can't tell you how many times we've gotten pictures back and they're thrilled with their wreath, but they'll have it upside down.
Oh yes, that's what I was about to say. We have had people.
We have had people, and you know, then they're just raving about the wreath. They're so excited to have it, and you don't want to tell them
like it's totally
upside down. You know, so that just shows you though that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's right.
That's right. So what one person thinks is beautiful, somebody else might not think so.
Yeah. All right.
Or might think it needs to be upside down to be beautiful.
Trina said, this is turning out to be one of my favorites, ladies.
Ah, well, I'm so happy.
And I was thinking, but I don't have one right here. You could put a little butterfly on that grapevine. That would be pretty.
That would be pretty. And I tell you what I thought about. And I may actually have some. Let me see if I can get to them. I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're about to pull out.
Yes, and I don't know if I can
I
get
thought
to
I
them.
thought we bought some the other day. Did we not buy them?
No. And I looked today, and let me just get my phone out. Now, if everything comes crashing to the floor, I'm sorry. Oh, here's what would be so pretty.
Peaches.
Peaches. Wouldn't they be beautiful in there, tucked in there? I just may have to do that. I knew that I was low on them.
Carol, I was talking about a covered wire hanger. You can just cut off it comes like that. You just cut you off a piece. Find the point where you want to hang the wreath, or where you think it needs to hang, the center point, and you just cut just around some of the pieces of grapevine, and then you twist it around like that, and it's going to make just this little hanger that they can hang on their door.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Exactly.
A hanger to hang on a hanger, I guess it would be.
So there you go. I can't move it because they're not in, but that was what I looked today for peaches, and Hobby Lobby was out. So I
Vicky asked, "Is the wreath stand from a local florist, or did you buy it?" This we bought it from a local florist because the ones that I have found. The wire ones like this, the metal forms, they only go up to about, 3 feet? I
think so. Yeah, they're tabletop.
And this one, I guess, let's see.
Be careful, my peaches are going to fall out.
Oops, I'm thinking this one's 5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
just stuck them in there.
So I have not found those like at Michael's or anywhere like that. So
no.
Yes.
And so if you need one, call around to your florist, and most of the time they will sell you one.
I mean, now
really
you could
cheap.
get them,
I think we paid what, $4?
yeah, $4 or $5.
$4 or $5 for
and it's
these.
worth it.
Yes,
it's worth it.
but see, they buy them in bulk, you know, for funerals and things, and so
and we don't need them in bulk.
we don't
like
need.
that.
We
don't need
don't.
50.
We've probably
right?
got 8 or 10
Yeah, we
here,
do.
but you know, that's all we needed. So.
Janie asked, where do you buy your mailing boxes?
We usually either uline.com, but that's if you want. I would not buy just, well, you can, and shipping, you have to calculate shipping in with that. But that's especially if you want to buy a large amount of them. We get them from Uline or Amazon, because you can find them now. When we first started, we only bought from Uline because that was the only place that we could find them. But now you can find them on Amazon too. And it depends on how many you want to get at a time. But if you just need a few, they're going to be cheaper, I think, at Amazon.
But Uline.com is great.
It is great.
I love Uline.
Yes, and they send you prizes.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
We always loved getting our little prizes.
Like, I don't know. We have like 50 shirts that say Uline.
Uline,
but we love it every time.
Every time you think we get something big,
like a Uline hoodie. We get real excited.
So, definitely.
Oh goodness! All right, let's see. Lori, the blueberries from the live from the other day, they came from the Greenery Market. You can find them, on Etsy or on Facebook. And I heard that they were about to launch their new website, but I don't know if that's up yet.
Well, I can't wait for that too.
Yes, Ronnie, that's what I said. Where it says at ampelco.com, it does ask for a tax ID. For our customers, they're allowing you to put in the number 6411. And they'll let you order retail from them.
Yes.
Okay. So write that down. Ampelco, AMPELCO.com. Where it says tax ID, put in 6411.
That's all you have to do.
Okay. All right. And Peggy, we use a couple of different size boxes. Gosh, I got my eyes itching.
22 by 22 by 6 or 24 by 24 by 6.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the two sizes.
We try not to go over
that. We try
that.
hard not to go over either of those. It's just going to be too expensive to ship most of the time.
You know, in fact, we used to make our wreath a lot larger.
Yes, we did.
We cut down the size.
We used to only use 18 or larger
bases.
But then we started on 14 inches because we can fit those in the boxes better, and it was the best thing we could do.
Yeah. So it just depends on the size of the box. This one would actually fit in a 22 box. What I would do is I would put it in at an angle in the box. Corner to corner like that. So I wouldn't put it straight down in the box. I'd kind of turn it at an angle. Put it down.
But you do put it down so that the wreath is sitting flat on the bottom, the grapevine wreath.
Yeah. And then cover it with all my shipping materials. You do want it to be, we used to wire them to the box. We don't anymore. We just make sure that it is secure in the box. So if there is any movement, we will put some craft paper, just fill it up, make sure it, and most of the time we don't really have to worry about too much about movement because of the size of boxes that we use, but you just want to make sure it's secure in the box. And
as long as your wreath base is 14 or 18, it can be any size you want it to be. I mean, I could put the stems way down here and way out and still fit it in the box. You just they're gonna come up some. So we have a whole demonstration of that in our Design with the Pros Club, where we show you exactly how to box one.
Yeah. So this is fun, guys.
Yes, we've enjoyed this. I love that too.
That they are pretty.
Yeah, I have a feeling she's gonna keep that one.
I might. Well,
and she should. It's pretty.
I think this would be a pretty indoor wreath too.
It really would.
I would use this.
And y'all that are selling, don't forget to market them for not just the front door, because you can make wreaths and put them. We've got them all over the house.
Yeah, I've got one in my little girl's room.
Yeah,
I've got one in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So definitely, I use them all over.
Exactly. And again, we're Design with the Pros Club. The doors close at 11:59 tonight. So we would love to have you jump in with us. We are enjoying it. We love our Design Tribe family, and we'd love for you to be one of them.
Yeah. And y'all are welcome to email us if you have any kind of questions.
Yes.
We'd be happy to talk to you and discuss anything that you have on your mind. We're always here to help any way we can.
Yes.
So we'll only be open, I don't know what time it is, but
I don't know what time it is either, but it's just a few more hours. So
if you're
jump
watching
in
the replay,
now, just go ahead,
hopefully you didn't miss
say
it.
bye and leave and go over there real quick.
That's right. So I'm going to put it in the comments. I know even since we've been on here, we've had a bunch of you that are saying you're going to join, that have already joined, and we are just thankful for each and every one of you, and we cannot wait to get to know you better.
Yes, we look forward to that. And we do. We feel like we know, we may not have met some of them face to face, but we know our people, and we're grateful for each one of them. We are so blessed.
Yeah. We're thankful for each and every person in there. And we're thankful for those of you who watch us on Flower Friday.
Yes, we are.
You are the reason that we do what we do.
Yes.
And we're very thankful for all of you as well.
Yes, we definitely are. And this has been fun. And I hope y'all will try some of these that we've been making this past 5 or 6 days that we've been on every day.
That's right. So we've given you a bunch to do to keep you busy.
Yes, y'all can stay busy. And anybody that tries the frog one, I want to see it.
Yeah,
so
that was
put it on our Grace
last
Monroe homepage. Yeah,
last night. So y'all head over to our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com. We've got lots of DIY wreaths, tutorials, all kinds of stuff over there to keep you busy.
Yes,
so
we
go
do.
check that out. If you're interested in learning more about our Design with the Pros Club, you have just a few more hours to join, and you can do that by going to our website, Grace Monroe Home. Grace Monroe Home.
Yeah, I don't know what that kind. We're not doing dough now.
GraceMonroeHome.com. Click the button that says join the club. If you're doing it on mobile, I think you have to click the menu and then scroll to the bottom. But check that out. And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials.
Yes, and y'all, again, we thank you for watching. We've had a wonderful time, and y'all have a good evening.
And we will see you Friday.
Yeah, we'll be here for Flower Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time on our Grace Monroe homepage. So we will see you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.